What are essential ENM boundaries for open queer relationships? Imagine building a house where every brick is laid with care and clear understanding. That's what setting boundaries in ethical non-monogamy in queer relationships is like. It's about creating a safe space where everyone feels respected and heard. When you're exploring relationships beyond monogamy, knowing what boundaries to set can make all the difference. These boundaries help keep trust strong and prevent misunderstandings. They're not about limiting love but about making sure everyone's needs are met. First, it's important to clearly define what kind of outside connections are okay. Are partners allowed to date romantically, have casual sex, or both? It helps to specify who is acceptable as an outside partner. For example, some might only want outside connections with people they meet in certain settings or with specific boundaries. It's also good to decide how often these interactions happen and when. For instance, setting a rule that outside dates happen only on weekends or after certain hours can prevent conflicts. Mutual consent is the foundation of these boundaries. Everyone involved must agree and feel comfortable with what's said. No one should feel pressured or left out. This includes rules about safe sex practices, like always using protection and getting tested regularly. It also involves discussing physical boundaries, such as whether kissing outside the relationship is okay or if certain acts are off limits. Some might prefer no physical intimacy in shared spaces or with certain partners. Emotional boundaries are just as vital. Partners should talk about how much emotional connection they're comfortable with outside the relationship. If jealousy or insecurity come up, it's helpful to talk about these feelings openly. Reassuring each other and reaffirming the primary relationship's importance helps everyone feel secure. Honesty and transparency are key. Sharing details about outside interactions, like who was involved and how it went, builds trust. If feelings develop or issues arise, addressing them quickly prevents resentment. Regular check-ins are a good way to revisit boundaries and adjust them as needs change. In queer relationships, it's also wise to consider social factors. Stigma or community expectations might influence how boundaries are set or communicated. Respecting individual autonomy while nurturing the collective bond is essential. To sum up, setting boundaries in ethical non-monogamy involves clear agreements about who, what, when, and how outside relationships happen. These boundaries are rooted in mutual consent, emotional honesty, and ongoing communication. They help create a respectful environment where queer love can grow freely and safely, embracing the diverse ways people connect.